Desk.com provides the most comprehensive and agent-friendly CRM tool. In this video, we will see how to configure Desk.com for your help desk. In order to start your free trial, you just need to visit Desk.com, fill in your details, and you will receive an email to configure your password. Once done, you can log into your account using the URL provided in the email. Now, as you can see, I have already created an account here which says 31westglobal.desk.com, and we are on the home page right now. So without further ado, let's start with the admin panel. Now this is the admin dashboard wherein you can configure your agents, you can add users and other options as well. So let's start with the first option, sign up with Desk.com, which is already completed. Now we can invite other users like agents, or you can invite supervisors, things like that. We'll see those options now. Now if you see, you have two options here. Under team we have users and groups. In order to add a new user, you just need to click on add user, fill in the details. Like, I have kept the access level as agent. You can also go ahead and change the access level to reporting agent, workflow manager. Based upon your requirements, you can go ahead and change the access level. Now I'll create a group called general and go ahead and add this user. Now as you can see, a new user is created. Now in order to add another user, you can just click on another add user. Now we have three users. One is the admin and the other two have agent level access. Now in order to add a new group, if you want to create a group for, let's say, your IT team, your security team, or let's say if you want to create a group for your marketing team, you can go ahead and create such groups here. In order to add a group, go ahead and click on add group. And you can add agents from right here. Now as you can see, we have three groups right now: general, IT and supervisor. Under general we have three users, and IT we have one user because we have given access to just one of the users. Now moving on to the next option, we have channels. If we click on channels, you can see the overview of the support center. You can customize your theme, you can customize private access, you can edit the settings from right here. Now let's go ahead and check web themes. Now in order to, right now we have the default option as Desk.com theme. If we want to add another theme, all we need to do is click on add theme, name a theme, let's say 31 West, and add a theme. Now this theme is already added. You can go ahead and configure the theme by uploading a header logo. You can add another options like integrate your own apps or widgets. You can customize the contents on the theme. You can also have check with the advanced options. Now if you want to go ahead and change the HTML code of the theme, you can go ahead and do it from right here. Now let's go ahead and check the other option, that is private access. Now the authentication method can be either none, Desk.com authentication, or multiple pass. Now it's entirely dependent upon your decision or your requirement which option for authentication you choose. Now under advanced setting, you can see if your channel is enabled. You can also go ahead and enable moderate question and answer. Mobile themes allow frame embedding, security mode, priority and other options. Now the next option that we have is email. Under email, right now we have one support desk, that is support@31westglobal.deskmail.com. We can add another mailbox. In order to do that, we can just click on this. You can go ahead and fill in your details and add the page from here. Now, outbound mailboxes can be configured from this page. You can go ahead and add another outbound mailbox. You can add widgets from this page. In order to add a widget, you can just go ahead and click on add theme. You can put in the name of the theme 31 West and add theme. You can manually update the header and body of the theme and go ahead and click on update. Similarly, you can change the reply theme as well. You can also allow the help desk to send auto acknowledgement. In order to do that, you can click on auto acknowledgement. You can also go ahead and set up an auto acknowledgement. You can set up a theme for it. Under advanced settings, again, you can see if your channel is enabled, forward processing is enabled, reply to all is enabled, create customer is enabled, autocomplete agent emails is enabled or not, and once done, you can click on update. The other option that we have is chat. Under chat, you can go ahead and embed the widget on the website, or you can add your own themes. In order to go ahead and do that, you can click on add theme and create the new theme similarly. In order to embed a code, you can just click on embed code, copy this code and embed it to the home page or all the pages on your website. This is the transcript theme for the chat. You can go ahead and change the transcript theme as well. In order to add a new theme, go ahead and click on add theme. And similarly, you can go ahead and change the HTML body, the text body, and the other options. You can add other options like to whom the transcript of the chat should be sent, and you can add the CC option as well. Under advanced settings, if you can see if your chat option is enabled. Message begin session, agent enters, agent leaves. All those options can be enabled or disabled from right here. Once done, click on update. Now the phone option allows you to integrate your phone calls to your help desk. Once it is on, you can just click on update. You can also go ahead and add your Twitter page or your Twitter account to your help desk, so that all the messages that comes on your Twitter page should come as a ticket to desk.com help desk. You can check if the channel is enabled from right here. Similarly, you can also add Facebook page from right here. You can add your Facebook page. You can check the settings of your Facebook page if it is enabled or not. Now let's go ahead and see the other option. The next option that we have is cases. You can create filters for your cases like inboxes, all cases, my cases. We do have some predefined options here which you can either enable by just clicking on them. Next we have is labels. You can create labels for tickets like abandoned chats or escalated tickets or example or feedback. You can also add labels to any tickets. You can allow agents to create labels or allow others to create labels as well. The next option we have is macros. You can create your own macro or enable the macro that's already here as a sample macro. In order to add a new macro, you can just click on add macro, name your macro and create a macro to actually go ahead and do the same task again and again. You can set up rules for your help desk. In order to add a rule, you can just click on add rule and create a new rule for either chat, Twitter, email, phone calls or Facebook. You can also go ahead and allow the rules that are listed as default. Now these rules are for the inbound transaction or inbound interaction. You can also create outbound interaction rules. You can create case created rules. You can create case opened, case reopened, and similarly all of these rules. Now the other option that we have is cases. You can add custom fields to your cases by clicking on this link right here. You can also add forward themes. You can add case themes and next generation case layouts. The next option we have is customers. Now here you can actually go ahead and add a customer field or a customer theme which will be visible to the customers. Here you have companies. Now let's say if you want to integrate two or more companies or two or more fields to your same help desk, you can go ahead and do that from right here. You can blacklist domain. You have 13 blacklisted domain as of now. As you can see, all these domains are blacklisted. You can also add another domain if you want to blacklist them. The advanced settings allows you to check if your auto create options are on or not. The next we have is the agent option. Now changes to these options will actually determine the page or the look of the page or the options that will be given to an agent. Now as you can see on this page, automatic assignment of tickets has been disabled. You can either enable it by when case is opened or when a reply is sent. Now set to pending when reply is sent, or you can change the options. You can also change the case timers. You can change case routing, screen pop-up, timeout, and other options as well. Once done, you can just click on update. The next option we have is integration URLs. Now if you want to integrate any URL, you can just click on add integration URL. You can type in the name, description, the location, the URL of the page, if you want to enable it or not, and the permissions for the integration URL, and click on add. Under advanced settings, you can see the descriptor, info, links, or things like that. You can change the name of the descriptor from right here. Next we have is notifications. In order to change the theme of notification, you can go ahead and click on add theme, and similarly create a new theme for your notification as well. In the end, we have the customer satisfaction. Now basically you can go ahead and customize your customer satisfaction page. You can enable or disable it. These questions will usually be asked after the cases are closed or the chat is done. Now moving on to the next tab, we have the content tab. Now content management is nothing but a help center for your help desk. You can go ahead and add articles, questions, you can add topics, you can add snippets. In order to add article, you can just click on add article. Under general, you can click on, let's say, test article, and click on add. In order to edit it, you can go ahead and click on the edit option right here. Go ahead and type in the article content. Let's say something like test article, and go ahead and click on update. You can also go ahead and create canned responses for your chat. In order to go ahead and add a canned responses, you can just click on add article, and similarly you can go ahead and add a canned response. The same way you can add FAQs like questions, topics and snippets as well. Now the next option that we have is apps. You can either browse from the apps provided here by desk.com, or you can install your own app. You can also check the installed app from here. As of now, we do not have any apps installed, so in order to install any of these apps, you just have to click on the install option below every app. Once installed, you can see your installed app under the installed apps option. Now moving on to the next option, under billing, you can go ahead and check the billing information for your help desk. You can select as many agents you want to purchase and go ahead and select the billing as annual or monthly. You can also add a SSL certification, which is a free option. Under settings, you can have a check with your desk site ID, your company name. You can change your email newsletters. You can enable it. You can put an agent descriptor. You can change a time zone and password length and other options. Now you can also go ahead and update your contact info from the setting page. This contact info will be your contact info or your company's contact info. You can configure the business hours. You can configure outbound mailboxes, inbound mailboxes. You can also configure multilingual support. If you want to go ahead and add support for French or Spanish, you can go ahead and do that as well. Advanced settings allows you to enable or disable it. You can also check your system log. If you want a notification to be sent to your email, you can go to advanced settings and you can select the email frequency if you want it hourly, immediately or daily. You can select warning emails, information emails and the email list where you want the emails to be sent. Similarly, you have the API option. You can also add an API application to your help desk. You have integration option as well. You can integrate your Google Apps, Salesforce integration, or you can even integrate your Jira. Jira is another ticketing system that you can integrate with your desk.com. Now you have an option to go ahead and whitelist a few IPs. Now you can either whitelist a few IPs to have an access to your website or to your site. Now let's say if you do not want any of your agent to access the help desk from outside office, you can go ahead and whitelist only your office IPs so that can be used to access the portal. You can add SSL certificates to your website. In order to do that, click on SSL certificate hosting, click on SSL certificate and fill in the certificate and the private key. You can also put in the certificate chain and submit a new SSL certificate for your help desk. Now let's have a look at how the desk looks to an agent. This is the look for the agent. As you can see on the screen, we have 3 tickets right now. Under all cases, you will find 3. My cases, you will find 2. Because these are the 2 cases which are assigned to me. Unsolved cases are 3. These are the sample case tickets sent by desk.com. In order to create a new ticket, you need to just click on new, email, tweet, call inbound or call outbound. These are the logs that you can create. Now the next option we have is business insights. This is the reporting option. You can go ahead and select reports or create reports or check reports for your help desk. As of now, we do not have much of tickets or emails, so we do not have any reports here. However, you can go ahead and check reports for overview, group, agents, labels, custom fields, macros, segmentation, companies, and you can also add favorites to your reports. You can also check reports hourly, daily, weekly, or monthly. The tool also allows you to download reports from this option right here. You can add filters from option right here. The next generation agent or the next gen agent have more options than a regular agent. As you can see, you have a buy now option here, but if you take a look at the classic agent, you will not find the buy now option here. So it's entirely upon the restriction levels that you actually create for agents and the next level agents. Well, that's everything about desk.com. Thank you so much for watching.